Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Sunday, fun day. Oh, man. Ooh. I'm not sure how many of you guys saw some of the Streamer Awards clips and stuff, but oh, 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 man. The award show, for the most part, was pretty dope, but oh, man. Some of the clips were so... I could feel my soul leaving my body. I could literally feel like, oh God, dude. It was so bad. It was so, so bad. How? Explain? I'll just show the clips. Okay? The fan segment? You mean the fan segments? Oh, it was so many. Oh, so many. Oh, so many. Oh God. Crowd work ain't for everyone. Oh man. Oh man. No, don't do me like this. Okay, Loki, this is a crazy read that shouldn't make sense, but it does eat really hard. The person who wrote, she's such a try-hard white boy. Oh man. Oh man. Oh. Have you ever gone to the awards? Yeah, I went to the first 2 years of the award shows. This one was, man. And there's always production issues. That sucks. So I don't know why people are hyper focusing on this year's production issues, because there's always production issues. Crowd work is always no. I have to say, I think that personally, I think some people are killer at crowd work. I think her name is Katie. She did like some of the red carpet interviews. I really don't follow up with like streamer spaces as well as I could, but let me just say, man, she was killer. Dude, she had great aura. She had such good aura. She was like actually the GOAT. I'm not gonna lie. She was kind of the GOAT, low key. And she would have been great for crowd work. She's a natural. Yeah, there was like a lot of things that I think she just played off really well. And oh man, I thought the production issues and cringe crowd work were part of the selling point. I don't think so. Oh my God. This is what happens when you put streamers in a room with other people. They should be locked in their rooms as God intended. Sketch did good on the floor last year. I don't remember it. I don't actually remember what he did. Man. Anywho, we have a lot to get to. I do think that there's some recency bias that every single year feels like the most up year until the next year or whatever. But man, this one was pretty scuffed. John holding his laughter and reading some of the names while a 180p image of the person is on the screen, or when the name was totally wrong for who's shown on the screen, is so funny. And again, like, it literally has happened. This is just like the problem of live events. Live events are just it's just hard. It's just harder. Because there's gonna be production issues. There are going to be production issues. So I don't really give a shit about that. There was only one production issue that was like, bad timing with how Cutie said she would have been happier to not be a streamer than do this award show. Oh man, let me just preface with one thing, which is I do feel bad for Cutie because it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter how hard she tries. She's just going to get harassed for it anyways. It's like, there's always going to be someone upset that they didn't get nominated. There's always going to be someone upset that they didn't win. There's always going to be other people upset that they feel like it's rigged. There's going to be people who are upset. Like, there's always going to be people that are upset. It's like, you literally can't please everyone with this event. You have to have like, I think the being the face of the event that you host is like, it'll always come with the negative that you have to eat you just have to tank everything. Everything was funny. Only awkward part was Kai not being able to take fans' jokes. We'll get to that. All right. We'll get to that. Listen, we'll get to that. I could only watch like 10 minutes. Tough. All right. Oh yeah. And then I saw some people upset about the VTuber category, but whatever. We'll get to it. Anyways, I want to talk about that stuff because I thought that would be like a fun Sunday fun day, and then if I feel like it, we could talk about the Asmongold stuff. I mostly put Asmongold in because clickbait is hilarious. But shall we? Chatter Monk Giga. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought this chatter was Okay. No, I think that chatter is making fun of the jokes that they were making. No, I don't think this is a bannable chatter. I think he's saying that like there were a lot of jokes being made that was like, what the is the joke other than like Suska? Yeah. Um. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go. Shall we? Shall we? Enough edging. Enough teasing. Let's just watch some of them. Let's just watch some of them. All right. Let me open this. Do you want to tell a joke, dude? Stop. That was so brutal. Dude, that was so brutal. Okay, can I say there was one production mistake that was bad. There was one that was bad. There was one that was really, really, in my opinion, that was not this one. To be clear, there were production issues happening everywhere. Okay? But this one was bad. Because there was like not this. This was happening, I know. Where like the text was incorrect, so it'd be like this streamer is nominated and it's like Hollow Live instead of the actual streamer's name. No, wait, it was supposed to be Hollow Live? Oh, it's just like, is it that the image of the person is wrong? It was Hollow Live, but they showed Brox? Oh. That's pretty funny. Oh, God, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, yeah, there was a lot of that happening. I saw like another one where it was like, nothing was showing up on the big screen, I think is the problem. And it was just a little like awkward. Let me see if I can find it. No, not this. No. Well, maybe I didn't save it. I don't know. But there were other production issues that I saw that were like, oh man. But this one was bad. This one was not. This is one of the few production issues that has to not happen. Streamer awards are being called racist after mistaking Deshae Frost as Playboy Max.
Black Boy Max in the booth.
Did I say Playboy Max? Sorry, Blackboy Max. Sorry, I don't keep up with streamer names. Sorry. I'm going to assume a lot of people are in the wrong seats, but you see the little like white little paper on the seat that shows you where you're supposed to be sitting. I mean, maybe it's possible they swapped seating, but Cutie literally says a few minutes later about the seating. Oh, okay. Cam work was ass, all right. But so the point of like having a production team for the cameras is that the person can confirm that where someone is sitting is correct, right? Oh man. Oh, dude.
Black Boy Max in the booth.
Oh, dude. What a bad clip. What a bad clip. Oh, God. When the Legacy Award guy gave thanks to his fiance, it panned to Emaru. I saw one that was like, is this yeah, this one. Father-daughter cam. And it's Cinna and some, I don't know this random white, I was going to say random white guy, but I actually don't know who the this is. I don't want to be disrespectful. Father-daughter cam. That's pretty good. Which like, do you really think all of these people were swapping seats? I kind of like don't. Maybe the cameraman was just drunk as shit. Maybe the entire production team was just high as hell. Cinna saying the camera guy really didn't believe I'm half black because how? LMAO. This one was probably a joke, I think. But so many ups, who knows? They zoomed into empty chairs with the wrong name on them. Wait, are you serious? Do you have a clip of this, dude? I feel so bad for Cutie. Oh my God. It happened like 12 times, like 3 times. The camera team was caught trolling. They kept showing an empty Prezzo seat while naming random people. First 30 minutes are a train wreck. Oh no. Classic chair react. This is why I say the production company was ass. I mean, like, all could have been fixed if his son used place command. Stop. Stop. Oh my God. Yeah, I have to say that blows. That blows. Oh man. I feel for Cutie. Yeah. No, I feel for Cutie. I mean, listen, guys. I think it's very easy to like sit at your computer and be like, why don't we get a real producer, huh? Instead of these dumb streamers. It's like, okay, man, first of all, what are you're gonna make those prayers to God, okay? No one else wants to do it. No one else gives a shit about Twitch except other Twitch streamers. So of course, a Twitch streamer is going to be the one to step up to the plate. We can sit here and be like, well, no one should do it until a good person does it. It's like, that's stupid. Second, you're one person and you have to make sure everything plays out perfectly. The cameras work perfectly, the mics work perfectly, audio works perfectly, live stream doesn't go down. Everyone shows up when they're supposed to show up, and streamers are notoriously late and just don't show up all the time. All the camera work and the screens are perfect. Like it's a lot to manage. It's a lot of at some point you have to delegate. You hire some people for production. You hire like a camera team, or you hire like a company. You commission. What's the term? You outsource to like a camera company or a camera work company, or you outsource to like an audio work company, and then they up. Like then what are you supposed to do? Because I promise you, she absolutely. Well, you know what? Who knows? Maybe she was short on time this year. I'm pretty sure for all of her previous events, she's done not first draft. What's the equivalent? Contract. That was the word I was looking for. Not commission. You contract a production company for camera work or for audio or whatever. I'm pretty sure she's done rehearsals for all of these things, for all of her events. Maybe this year she didn't do a rehearsal. It seems unlikely for Cutie, but I'm pretty sure she's done a ton of rehearsals for all of her events. At some point, it's like, what are you supposed to do, right? At some point, it's like you just like you get what you get, and you try not to get upset. And it's not for a lack of trying, because man, if Cutie cares about anything, it's about her events not having a bunch of problems. She has sponsors. She can hire proper writers and production. You think she hasn't? There's only so much, like, this is really one of those things where it's like, if it's so easy, you do it. If you've never, ever, ever put together any event, try planning a party and see how many things go wrong. All right? See how many things go wrong when you just try to plan a party. Try to plan any event and see how many things go wrong. Especially a live event. Dude, don't even get me started on a live event. Host Thanksgiving for your family one year and try not to explode. Yeah. Dude, try to host one family gathering. All right? One. Because it's not like the other thing too is maybe there are some people that have just never worked in a position where they've had to delegate work to other people. But I will tell you, it's insane. Like, I think if you've worked a traditional job, you know what I'm talking about, where you tell a fellow coworker, you get put in front of or like you're in charge of a project, you tell your coworker, hey, just take care of this. Here's how to do it. I'll send all the information your way. It should be really easy. And they f it up, and you're like, how? I don't even understand how. I gave you days to do something that should have taken you a couple hours, and how did you even, I don't even understand. And you're like, well, where did you get lost here? And they're like, well, I thought the 0 was the letter O. And you're like, but it's an email. But it's an email. What do you mean? If you were confused, you could have just like, first of all, it's an email. So it wasn't handwriting. It wasn't a handwriting problem. Second, the text right before the numbers was numbers are here. Third, if you were somehow still confused, you could have just copy and pasted it into Google and it would have told you it was a 0, not an O. What? Or even like go smaller, whatever the f you want to call it. I've ran 70-person gaming tournaments. Even that takes months of prep time. I've worked in live studio TV production for 15 years. It's not simple. Freelance operatives, ops, I guess that's what you mean, are always hit or miss. Yeah, and like at some point you have to like do a little bit of delegating, right? And sometimes you hire a production team and they have like great reviews and they're like, we got it. You do the rehearsal, everything goes well. And then in the moment, they're like, just everything up. It's like, okay, that's cool. I haven't been planning this event for months. Oh, that's cool. All right, that's all good. That's all good. I used to work for an event space. Yeah, it's so difficult. That wasn't even on the level of Cutie. Things always go wrong. Worked as a director behind live events. Finding good camera ops that listen to your calls is so hard. Yeah. Not to mention the number of people that like know nothing about Twitch. Like, I guarantee you all of these people who were behind the camera, they were not Twitch streamers. They don't know who the f these people are. They're here to like show up, get their paycheck, do the camera work for the most part, and call it a day. In other words, it's going to happen. Yeah, so like this is what I will say. Production issues aside, because I just assume production issues will always happen. And I think if you've just planned to get together with friends, if you've tried to host a holiday event, if you've tried like just putting together anything that requires other people to be there, you will quickly find out how many problems you run into. And God forbid you're working with some tech and then you have to deal with tech issues. It's brutal. Or like if you've ever hired a company to do something. I feel like if anyone here has even hired a company to do something, you should know. You ever hire people to either like move furniture or paint or clean or anything, and they always do some up like every single time. It's like, what the is this? And you did like great vetting. You tried to find the best company to do it, and there's still ups anyways. It's like, what are you gonna? What, you can't like perfect anything, right? There's not. It's like it's so difficult. It's so difficult. For me, the production stuff was very funny. Yeah. They're given a sheet with a seat in the face, but if the streamer isn't in their seat, then there's not much that they can do. Yeah. Cutie's a masochist. Putting together an award show as a live event, especially with how rabid the fan bases are. I know. The section where they kept cutting back to Prezzo's chair. Wait. Oh.
That we had to cut. So we thought we could just like quickly give out some unofficial awards if that'd be okay with you guys.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
All right, starting with the award for most social. We got extra Emily.
You know. And the award for most parasocial goes to Prezzo.
Prezzo.
If you haven't met
Why
him,
is the camera on loud?
good. He thinks he has, though. The unofficial award for best boobs was going to go to none other than Alinity, obviously. But don't cheer. It actually went to Lacey.
This one's obvious, but best hair goes to Emaru.
Can I just say, the streamers, cameramen are better at managing cameras than this team has been. That's so brutal. That is so brutal. Dude. Anyways, all I'm saying is don't underestimate how much effort and time and work Cutie puts in these events. There's always going to be production problems. There's just, what can you do? You know what I mean? What I will say is there was no reason for the jokes to bomb that hard. Okay. I'm sure a lot of jokes landed really well, but some of the jokes did not land well at all. They were not good. They were not good. Dude, can I just say, let me see if I can pull it up. Dude, bless her heart. Truly bless her heart. This is a hard watch. Denims is an expert at not landing jokes. Exactly. Precisely. 100%. Exactly. Have they ever been good? Some of them were good. But I think they were always a little bit cringy, which is what made them good. This is just like botched. This one was just, it was so bad.
We've got another record breaker here tonight, too. Kai Sinet. This year, as everyone knows, you broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university. So congratulations to you. Oh, and all.
It's going to get worse, chat. I know what you're thinking. It's going to get worse before it gets better, right? Can I say really quickly, that joke, I assume we had time to prepare the jokes. Maybe I'm wrong. Didn't we have time to prepare the jokes? Maybe we did. Maybe it was all in the... I feel like these were jokes that had time to be prepared. No? No, only the onstage ones? They were written by a team. No. I would refuse to read this. No, everything was improvised? I don't think that all of this was improvised. There's no way. I wish I could find out. I'm sure Cutie will do like a stream where she'll talk about it. But can I just say, just really quickly, just between me and you, chat, least educational university? Dude, that's not even funny. Like 2 out of 10. Like that one wasn't even fun. It should be a joke about like, I don't know, something that actually happened something that people would understand, like a reference to something that happened in the, like, I don't know. That one was like, it was a little corny. Least educational university. I don't know. It was a little corny. But this one was
also university. So congratulations to you. Oh, and also congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
And I know what you're thinking. It's going to get worse before it gets better, right?
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this shit on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
I thought it was.
Have a good night.
For anyone who's not online enough, okay? The joke is that people say that after Kai's haircut, he kind of looks like Diddy. I don't know how many. I think most of you have seen this joke online. I'm just explaining the joke. That's just what other people have said. Okay, that's just what other people have said. And I mean,
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party. Surprise.
let me see if I can find. I think it's mostly just like, I think they do have some similar features, but I think it's mostly that after he got his haircut, he just doesn't really look as much like himself, and he does the same. Would you call it a beard? I don't know enough about men's facial. I don't know what it's called when you leave just this part. So yeah, I don't. It's just like the same style. That's it. Goatee. Is that a goat? Would you consider it a goatee? Sorry, I don't. Chin strap is the one that's like this, right? Soul patch is this one. So I guess it's a goatee. I guess I'm used to seeing goatees. What is it called? On what's that one guy from MythBusters? Anyways. Can I just say, when you're not like, okay, when you're not cool with someone, when you're not friends with someone, you have to be really careful about your roasts. And I presumably from this interaction, I'm going to go with Kai Cenat and Fan aren't really close friends. In which case, can we do like a reframing of the joke? Because I think if the joke is like, congrats, Kai, you're doing great, blah, blah, blah. Great job, great streams. But bro, we do need to get you back your old hairstyle, man. Because the shit they're saying about you online is up and it's not cool. We got to get you back. We got to get you back to your former glory, man. That's up. Like that's like you're making fun of all the people making the comparison instead of making fun of him. Because everyone knows what you're talking about. Everyone who knows. And then at least there you're trying to be in his corner, right? Where you're like, no, dude, I'm on your side, man. That's up. That's not cool. And I'm not a master comedian, right? But like, maybe people don't want to be compared, even if they look a little similar to the Giga rapist. I don't know. Maybe maybe you don't want to like give that more. I don't know. Anything close to, yeah, we got to get your dreads back, man. Maybe when you're not friends with someone like that, it's like calling a bald person tectone. It's like, that's up, dude. Especially if you don't know me, dude. Like, I don't with you. Like, what the hell? Whereas I feel like if you walked up to Northern Line and you were like, bro, we got to get you on some finasteride and some minoxidil, because I've seen people calling you tectone and that's not cool. You deserve better than that. So we got to get you on that hair growth policy, man. Like, then you're on their side, if that makes sense. I hate being empathy brain because I feel bad because this is so brutal. And like, he literally cringed in the moment.
Congratulations to you. Oh, and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this shit on. Turn this shit on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
I thought it was.
Have a good night.
Here. Do you want to do a joke?
With how the clip starts, you're like, it'll get better. It'll get better. And then it just gets worse. And then it just gets worse. And then it just gets worse. Oh, man. And now I don't know if she wrote these jokes ahead of time or that somebody else wrote the jokes and she just had to deliver them, or if she was freeballing this shit. I don't know, man. I really genuinely, I'm not sure. But I just know that's brutal. That is so brutal. I read online that she was ad-libbing. I don't know, man. That was brutal. Her laughing after making the jokes. I mean, she's just panic laughing at that point because it's just, what else are you supposed to do? I'm pretty sure the entire chat consensus is that Fan had no part in the development of these crappy jokes. I would not have delivered. I'd be like, I'm not reading that. No. No. Sorry. I will be the most bland crowd worker on the planet than read that. I'd be like, congrats. Sorry, there were other jokes in here and I don't want to read them. Anyways, congrats. Like, the most annoying thing is, like, why not make fun of him for not, like, dressing formally? Be like, bro, you are the richest out of everyone here and you couldn't bother to get a suit and a tie? You are such a lazy. At least, like, I don't know, if you insist on making a bad joke that's cringe, just make one that doesn't make everybody else want to explode. Because low-key, what is this fit, bro? Like, I'm sure it goes hard anywhere else, but do you not see what the theme of the event is? Come on. Come on, bro. You have more than enough money to get a suit and tie like everybody else does. Actually, you have probably the most money in that room. And it's probably not close. Oh, God. Oh, God. Suit and tie is boring? What? Wrong. You only think a suit and tie is boring because you haven't seen cool suit and ties. Who said it has to be the most boring black suit and like white shirt and like red tie? You can get crazy suits. Hold up, let me see if I can get like a good. Can you imagine rolling up to the streamer awards in this? You might not like it, but you can't tell me this is boring. All right? You might be like, yeah, well, I think that one's ugly. Guess what? It's not boring. Dude, can you imagine pulling up in the Gengar suit? In the Gengar Ghastly suit? Ugly is worse than boring? Wrong. Spoken like a true boring person. Wrong. Boring is always the worst thing you can be. You could easily pull up in some sexy ass suits, all right? In some fun, try hard type of shit, all right? I'm trying to find like textured suits. I don't know why nothing's coming up. Dude, I found one. Found one example. If you think this is boring, you're coping. You are coping so hard, they're going to send you to Copeland. Okay, man? This is clean. This is clean as hell. This is drip. And if you don't think this is drip, you are mistaken. And you're foolish. All right? You have terrible taste, lol. All right, well, you know what? One of us gets pussy and the other one doesn't. All right, bitch? So maybe you should take a note or two. Maybe you'd get mad bitches if you had terrible taste like me. Coping so hard, your first name's Kenneth, bro. Real. I disagree with this hat, though. What I will say, though, I disagree with the hat. I feel like, I don't know, it takes a really specific person to pull off, what is this, a trilby? I don't even know, what is this, a cowboy hat? I don't know hats. This hat is I don't like the hat. Real talk, I don't like the hat. Also, hot take, I do think some straight men in chat are looking at pictures of men in suits and they're like, well, I don't get it. Here. Maybe seeing a sexy lady in a suit will help you understand. All right? When a suit's drippy, a suit's drippy. When a suit's drippy, a suit's drippy, dude. Is that Hella? Oh, she's blonde. It can't be Hella. Or are you talking about the actress that plays her? I think that might be the actress. Maybe I'm just being racist against white women. I actually can't tell. Oh, is that Kate? Okay. Anyways. Please wear green suit. Doesn't this go crazy? This goes crazy. Look up Lee Pace at Running Man Premiere. Oh, I don't like this fit. I can see why other people maybe liked it, but I don't like it. I personally don't like this fit. But anyways. All right, moving on. I can see this fit being something other people like. I can see that. Anywho, moving on. Enough of this. Okay. Oh man, and I know what you guys are thinking. That was the worst of it. There's no more. Well. Look at the India love thing. We're gonna get to that. That was the worst that I logged up after that. Oh god. Man, it's not good. Where is it? Oh, okay. Hold up. Sorry, I misplaced it. I had all these clips and now I'm lost in the sauce. My marbles are gone. What? I'll just look it up. Hold up. Sorry, I'm posting cringe right now. I had this clip and I lost it and it's gone forever now. What the Yeah, I'm trying to find the Fan Hassan clip because that one was also and it's none of these clips are bad, but they're just cringe, which is bad. Fan. Maybe I'll just look up. Maybe I just ask you guys and you guys can find them. Oh my god, here it is. Oh god.
Is that a vibration remote in your pocket, or are you just excited to be here?
I'll put it on you later.
Thank you, I love you.
You know the problem with the person who was writing these jokes? Which, by the way, Hassan played that off really well. The problem with the person that was writing these jokes is that they weren't a Twitch chatter. Because if we had just gotten all of our jokes from Twitch chat, if we just stole from Twitch chat, like every streamer knows to do, all of the jokes would have landed. Because whoever wrote it earlier in chat, if Fan had walked up to Hassan and said, dude, can you use place command so the cameraman can actually get people where they need to be? All these production issues wouldn't be happening if you would just use the place command so people would go to their seats. That would have been hilarious. That would have been so fire. That would have hit so hard, objectively. And guess what? That's a joke from chat. But like shock collar is... I love this chatter. Nah, you're such a millennial, LMAO. You're very unfunny too, TBH. Yeah, real recognize real, idiot. That's why I would never do crowd work. Hello? Why do you think I'm on Twitch and I'm not a comedian? I know I'm not funny. That doesn't magically mean... Here, let me serve you a chopped piece of meat that I burned. I cooked it at 600 degrees for 3 hours. Here's your steak, honey. A nice hockey puck for you. And you're like, that's not good. And I'm like, yeah, well, what are you, a chef? Well, you're not a very good you're not even a chef. You're actually not a chef either. It's like, listen, just because you can't tell a good joke doesn't mean you can't recognize a good joke versus a bad joke. Hello? This person says, I hate it here. Why are they even here? I don't know, man. Some people just, I don't know. Some people are just going through the motions, man. They're just going through the motions. Can you actually imagine going to a restaurant, like a 3 Michelin star restaurant, and then getting a hockey puck for a steak when you ask for medium? And they just throw it at your face and they're like, well, if it's so easy, why don't you do it since you're apparently a chef? Okay. All right. Sorry, I meant chopped as in like the colloquial definition. The Urban Dictionary definition of chopped. Obviously, meat should be chopped. I meant like, oh, it's chopped. Like you're chopped, I'm chopped, he, she, they're chopped. You know what I mean? Legally chopped. Yeah. Oh, this was cringe. Oh, it was so cringe. So cringe. So I saw these people saying, did they switch seats then? Because the cameras are preset pointed to the reserved seats of nominees. No, they didn't. On his stream, they showed that the seat he was sitting in had his name on it. Yeah, I don't. It's also like there's a human being behind that camera, right? The goal is that you're like, oh, okay, I should be at this. The camera should be pointed at this specific seat because that's where the person's supposed to be sitting. And then someone should be double checking, right? Like, okay, is that the right person? Oh, they're not there. And then you should be trying to find it. Obviously, that's like harder for sure. But I don't even know if they were, I don't know. I wish there was a way. I'm sure one of these streamers will talk about it and be like, I don't know about the other people, but I was sitting in my seat. Oh my God.
Seated as much as possible. Stay seated as much as possible. Hassan, if you see Sea-Dog get up, you can use your remote.
But wouldn't it be funnier if like okay, I'm being nitpicking. I'm being a little bit of a, okay. And I really do, obviously, I don't support any of the harassment that Cutie has to deal with because she wants to put together an award show. And a bunch of annoying internet are like, I bet I could do a way better event. I have never hosted a single get-together ever, but I could do a great event. Also, I was the person in group projects that did nothing and then just showed up. But I could do a great job. But can I just say, if we're trying to make funny jokes, wouldn't it be funnier considering Sea-Dog left Sea-Dog left Hassan out to dry? Wouldn't it be funnier if the joke was like, Sea-Dog is the only canine that Hassan can't train or has not been able to train? Wouldn't that be funnier? Or is it not okay because woke or something? Awkward, no. Maybe that's just too far. Maybe that's just too far. No, that joke was good enough. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little bored of all of the shock collar jokes. Too much drama. It would be too edgy and lore deep. Oh, maybe. Maybe you're right. Too much of an inside joke. I don't know. Maybe you're right. It was blasted every day for a month. They kept spamming the Kaya jokes. Yeah. All right, moving on. Okay. I vote for no roast/edgy jokes. Well, I think the roast and edgy jokes are good, but like, or I'm not against it, but man, they have to land, right? You don't really need a roast in an award show. I mean, yeah, you don't need, sorry, I was here. Let me come here. I think that they just want to make the award show a little bit more entertaining so that it's not just like, because the problem with having a bland award show is that you're just sitting there for 4 hours watching them be like, and this award goes to, and this award goes to, and this award goes to. So like they're trying to make it a little bit more entertaining and exciting, but you have to balance the roast with the inherent, you should have the roast to balance out the inherent glaze that is an award show IMO. That's also another great point. Should have just had Stabby do the roast. Dude, they should have gotten Stabby on for the crowd work. He would have killed it. I think they need seat fillers. All those big award shows have to maintain the energy because streamers are so awkward. Yes. Not gonna lie, this chatter comedy experts right now. What do you mean? All right. And then I did see this. This was okay, more cringe chat.
And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai, shout out.
Oh, dude, cringe. Come on.
And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai, shout out.
Connor's tweet, I'll bring it up. Thank you. Oh, dude. Oh my God. You're a genius. You guys see, this is what I mean when I say, like, they should have just had chat. We should have spoken to chat beforehand. They could have had the queens do the floor work. You're so right, dude. You know who fills up a room? You know who who's done great work in crowds? Drag queens. They would kill it. Oh my God. Because they're all about stage presence, dude. Oh my God. They would have ate. They would have ate so hard. Holy shit. I don't even have to know. Sorry. That's all you need to tell me. That's all I'm totally on board. I'm totally on board with you. Yeah, this is hard. Oh my God. Dude, seeing drag queens roast the out of phase. Oh. I feel like that's a good balance. You know, you invite like the phase boys and some of them say some and then you have the drag queens show up and roast the shit out of them. That is a good balance, I think. I'm there for I'm honestly here for it. If you're gonna invite them so they get roasted, hell yeah. Hell yeah. The world is at peace. Balance as all things should be. Who is this again? I don't know. I don't all I know is like, can I say something? Do I even want to get into this? Do I want to? I don't understand exactly how people are rehabilitating DDG's image. I don't get it. I don't understand. I feel like I've missed a specific some major. No, please speak on it. Have I missed some major development on why everybody is okay with this person? Who is this? It's this character, right?
See in the streets, bitch. You guys want to hear my Jeffrey Epstein diss track?
They should have had you perform at the Streamer Awards. What the?
This is my Jeff Epstein diss track I made. Okay, Jeffrey Epstein, you're kind of a piece of. Your island wasn't even that cool. It wasn't good, and you got, dude. You Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah. I'm going in on you. I'm gonna be hella mean. Nobody misses you. You're evil. A nonce, a piece of.
I think I'm missing the joke. I think I'm too not internet brained or too internet brained. I'm confused what's happening. Sorry. Yeah, I don't understand how this guy is on the. I don't understand how this guy is in like the. Okay, so there's this. Is he a singer? Is he a musician? I believe he's a musician, and I don't understand why DDG is like in the Twitch space. And why his image is so rehabilitated in the Twitch space. Yeah, he was with Haley Bailey. Is that how you pronounce her name? And she accused him of a bunch of really He's also an enormously dog rapper. I'm trying to find her original restraining order. But unfortunately, all the stories right now are about her restraining order being dropped. But earlier this year, she got a restraining order against her abusive ex. She said she alleged that he was repeatedly violent with her and made her fear for herself and her child. On Tuesday, a Los Angeles judge ordered DDG to stay away from Bailey and their son until a hearing on June 6th. She alleged that there had been multiple acts of physical violence. Throughout a relationship, he has been and continues to be physically, verbally, emotionally, financially abusive towards me. I'm seeking orders to protect. And like, he's the weirdo who argued with an AI version of Haley on stream, and people still support him. Foreign's done a lot of coverage on DDG's. If you want to show the chat who he is.
Diddy G. I mean DV. I mean DDG. Diddy and Tory Lanez are the waste man of the week. But there's some.
Dude, DV is crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, yeah, I looked into this a while back and I was like, this shit looks not great. And I saw some of the clips from like that were circulating from like 6+ months ago, and I was like, I feel like it's one of those situations where because he's fully ingratiated himself in the content space, no one is allowed to say anything negative about him, which is like, okay. It was kind of like before Asmongold stopped being like so much a part of OTK, no one would say anything negative about him at all. Or like even, oh, you know what's a great example? Mizkif. Proven false, by the way, link. It says that they mutually dropped their restraining orders. It doesn't say anything was proven false. But please, by all means, link. It feels a lot like Mizkif, where everyone knew Mizkif was a total piece of shit, and nobody in the content space even liked Mizkif, but nobody felt like they could like say anything about him negative because they didn't want to like lose their space in the content world. And I feel like the same thing here. It's like similar to the VShojo. Vendors knew how bad they were at paying bills but kept it in-house. Yeah. Now he doesn't have that amount of power in the W community. Sure, but the idea is if you're willing to attack anyone, you're not a safe person to be around, right? So even if everybody else agrees with you, if you're willing to like bite the hand that feeds you at all, everyone else knows that you'll call out their shit, which means that you're not a safe person to be around, if that makes sense. I don't like that. Also, I think it's like it's really, it's so gross to get on stage and someone else wins an award and you're like, that person didn't deserve the award, f you. It's like, okay, dude. All right, man, whatever. Sure. Like that's what everybody thinks about their favorite streamer that didn't win the award. It's just cringe behavior. It's just kind of loser behavior. I mean, fans voted for the person. It wasn't just picked out of a hat. Yeah, but like, sorry, let me say a couple things. She was making Rakai feel better. Make him feel better in private. He already got nominated. Like, that's already, like, the participation award. Getting up there and just, like, taking away from somebody else's win is cringe. Right? It's like 17. I mean, I don't know why that... I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it matters or not. Maybe, I don't know. She just wanted to drama farm. 100% meant to be like Kanye. Yeah. But then also, like, I don't know. I saw, like, this shit, and I was like, let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, then what? That girl right behind you is so beautiful. Look, right there. I seen the lesbian. You lesbian? Yeah, chat, they lesbian, right? Go ask her. Yo. Come. Yo, the girl behind us, she lesbian, right? Look behind you. She's lesbian, right? She lesbian? Yeah. The lesbian, right? What I know? Let's go ask her. What? All right, come on. Ask her for a second. Hold on. No. Huh? Hey, y'all niggas gotta chill. You're gonna go to a random woman and ask her if she's lesbian? Let me see. Amber. Oh, let's see. Amber. Oh. No. Oh yeah. They lesbian. They the. No. Yeah. Don't. Yeah. Wait. You're lesbian? Oh yeah, date. You're married? Are you guys? Oh my God. Wait, can I see your ring?
We don't have that big one on yet, just this little one.
That's fine.
Oh my God. I'm dying of cringe. Make it end. Make it stop.
Wait, us? Yeah. Nah, we not gay.
Okay.
What the hell?
With a nigga? No.
Wait, so wait.
With anyone.
Wait, so y'all are y'all straight people? Like before? Not like so y'all just be gay?
Wait, listen, you never ever no nigga at all. No.
Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, I see a line.
Any other questions? Who's? No,
yeah.
I know you're gonna say who's more the man, Amber. Okay.
You more like man?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
What about you guys? Who's more manly?
Me. Nah, I said me.
You?
Who look more man? Like.
Who's the woman?
You guys are so mistaken if you think this is fatherless behavior. This is motherless behavior. Where are your manners? Oh my God. It's like the Regina George clip. It's like you can't just ask someone why they're not black. You can just go up and ask someone why they're a lesbian. Like, were you not a lesbian before? Like, bro.
Raise the woman in the
Raised by the internet. No.
relationship. We're throwing the questions right back.
Nah, we're not together.
No.
Never. We're just the bros. We're the bros. Yeah, we're the bros.
What was it? Are y'all really in love? Yes, very in love. Like you love her, like. Yeah. No, we love her. I'm saying love is a strong word, bro. Well, what's even bigger than love? That's how much I love her.
Oh, that's fine. Damn, they cook us. I'm not.
All right.
Wait, I remember.
Oh my God. I'm trying so hard to not die of cringe. Maybe we should have like an age requirement. Maybe we should have an age requirement for the streamer awards, huh? Maybe 21 and up, huh? I just see that as Too Dumb Kids, TBH. I mean, yeah, but it's still cringe. I fear the 21 plus won't do anything. You might be right. Too Dumb Kids should be an in-bed excuse me. I mean, I think like a 17-year-old going up to like some random gay people and being like, wait, so like explain it to me. I don't think it's like the worst thing in the world, right? At least it's not like homophobic jokes, right? Like because effectively, if any of this is normalizing it to random people, it's like, okay, well, that's fine. But like a 17-year-old, I think is a kid. I had this realization when I was 14, but whatever. 17 is still a kid. But like time and place, man, I don't know. It's not cringe, it's harassment. I don't think it's harassment. But I think like if they weren't interested in talking or they weren't interested in this conversation, they would be seen as like, oh, she's being a bitch. It's because they're down to talk that it's not offensive, or like not offensive is the wrong word. Because they were down to talk, it didn't go as poorly as it could have. But if they didn't want to talk, this would have just like been clipped and. I think it's harassment. I disagree. I don't think it's harassment. I think they can just say like, we're not interested in any stream stuff right now. At the very least, tasteless. I mean, yeah, of course it's tasteless. I also think that like in general, you shouldn't be allowed to stream at these events. In general, I think you shouldn't be allowed to stream at these events. That's what I think. Harassment would have been asking them overtly sexual questions. Well, yeah, I think if they were asking them like overtly sexual questions, I would be like, that's obviously harassment. They're just being annoying about it. They're approaching them because they're lesbians, though. That doesn't make it harassment. I think it would have been harassment if they were like, oh, we're not interested in being on stream. We're just chilling. And they insisted on like talking to them. Then I'd be like, okay, well, that's harassment. They're obviously being obnoxious. No streaming at Streamer Awards. Such a genius. Are you an idiot? You're actually a idiot, I guess. Yes, random streamers shouldn't be able to stream at the event. Just because you show up to an award show hosted by Cutie doesn't mean that you necessarily want to be on everyone's stream. If you can't stream at the Streamer Awards, it's kind of silly. I totally disagree. Cutie allowed it, to be fair. I mean, I think she allowed it afterward, but even during the show, there's like a clip of like Lacey streaming, and she's like, you're not supposed to do that while the show is ongoing. First of all, it's disruptive. Second, this is my humble 2 cents. Okay? There shouldn't be an expectation to be on camera, giving other people and making content for other people just because you wanted to go to this award show. That's like, exactly. Thank you. Can't do porn at the porn awards. Can you imagine showing up to like a porn award show and then starting to like someone else on a table? And it's like, hello? Yeah, we're all here for the same reason, people. But like, can we focus on the award show part of this? Can we, hello? You can't film at the Oscars? That logic is stupid. Yeah. That's what the after parties are for? Exactly. How is porn the same as streaming? Well, you would be live streaming at an event dedicated to streamers, an award show for streamers. In the same way that you wouldn't go to the porn awards and then start filming porn there. Everyone there is there for the same reason. Doesn't mean that you're supposed to do the work that you're there for while you're there. What's next? No shooting at an NRA convention? Oh, so I just wanted to wildly shoot my gun at this gun convention and now I'm in trouble. They're there for the awards show, not to live stream. It's like, no more grinder at the RNC. Americans try to understand analogy, challenge impossible. No pedophilia at the CPAC convention. Stop. Stop. It's just tacky. It's just really tacky and classless to be streaming at these events. Just my humble 2 cents. It's also like, this is my opinion, right? If you go to the Streamer Awards because you want to celebrate, people that you like getting awarded for something cool or whatever, it doesn't mean you with everybody there. And it doesn't mean you want to show up on somebody else's stream that you don't with. There are lots of people in that hall that I don't particularly like. If I was there and they started streaming and then they walked up to me, I'd be annoyed. I'd be like, dude, off. Especially in the age of clip farming, people just being annoying for views. Yeah. I saw a lot of tacky behavior if I'm being 100. I mean, yeah. Did you ever attend the Streamer Awards? I attended the first 2. They were fun. I think my ADHD brain just struggled hardcore because I was like, man, I wish I was home, in bed, comfy, cozy. I don't know any of these people. So I mostly would step out and then go do other stuff, and then I would come back. The event showed me a majority of big streamers poorly represent Twitch community. I mean, yeah, I would agree. The music is too loud. My feet hurt. Yeah. You don't understand. I still have to go get more money for Arc Raiders' expedition. Okay, you need 5 mil for the skill points, and I'm not close enough yet. I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. Wow, what a great way to phrase all of this. I saw other people being like, "Oh, poor cutie for not wanting people to stream at her event." I'm sorry, I'm also annoyed at the fundamental misunderstanding of the economics of opportunity. It's an incredibly expensive event to put on, requiring multiple very large sponsors. It's understandable that their expectation include a rider for unilaterally organized viewing channels for the sake of ads and advertisement that they sought in return for their sponsorship. I'm pretty sure Cutie I'm pretty sure she operates at a loss on all of these events because these events are really expensive to put on. So I don't think it's unreasonable that she's like, well, I'm putting my blood, sweat, and tears to bring everybody together. I don't think it's unreasonable to be like, hey, you guys can stream afterward. Can you not stream during the show? If you want to stream during an award show, you can put on your own award show. Always at a loss? Yeah. It's also distracting too. Well, yeah, it's also disruptive. I have the same policy about like kids getting in trouble at school. It's like I always got really pissed when I would get in trouble for drawing in class. I'm like, I'm not even disrupting anyone. Why am I getting in trouble? I'm not making any noise. I'm not talking to any other students. I'm not even why am I getting in trouble for this? But like, kids throwing rubber bands at each other or like laughing or talking. It's like, well, that's disruptive to everybody else that's trying to enjoy the show, right? If you're streaming at this event, you're kind of taking away from the event and other people's experiences at the event. They're there for the award show. They're not there to be on your stream, to be entertainment for you and your stream. It's like doing an engagement at a wedding. Oh, God, yes. That is a great analogy. That's why at the end of the day, I'm like, if you have a problem, put on your own show because she's doing this at a loss and getting on the process. Yeah. I think it's fine for us to like criticize the things we didn't like. Like those jokes did not land. If you say otherwise, you're coping. I'm sorry. Some of those jokes were bad. And I'm not saying I'm a comedian, okay? I'm not funny. I am not a funny person. I don't rip bangers day and night, okay? Sometimes I will have funny moments and that's it. Okay? I am not an but I'm capable of knowing when a joke bombs and when it doesn't. I think because I think most people are down for like random camera issues and audio issues, but I think the meat has to be good. Like the jokes and the dialogue, whoever was writing that, whoever the writers were, that had to be done. That had to be quadruple checked. I'm sure it was. It needed to be quintuple checked. I don't know. Yeah. The reason the joke sucked is because they couldn't look at chat. But anywho, streamers are nothing without us. Comrades, you have nothing to lose but your chains. Stand up together. But yeah, no, I mean, I think even like Katie B did some of the interviews. I don't know how many, if she did all of them or what, but I saw that she did some of them, and I saw that she had this kid, Rakai, and she was responding to some that he said. And she was like, she kind of ate, okay? You just need to have people doing crowd work that are like this, I think.
You got a man?
Do I have a man?
Yeah.
Do I have a man?
Girl, listen, you look good.
Okay, thank you, Rakai. Yes, I have a man. I have a man.
All right. Say like that. Say like that.
Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot.
So, no, because I've heard him say that line before. You asking everybody if they got a man. You always asking people if they got a man. Do you have a man, Rakai? It's about time you get a man. Okay? How about that? Yeah, how about that? You get a man. Maybe you'll find your guy.
Congrats on being breakout streamer of the year nominee. You definitely deserve it, bro. Congrats, and you're a hard worker.
Best of luck.
Young guy, dedicated to his craft. Shout out Rakai.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, bro, congratulations. You deserve it.
No, you can walk off that way. You're not going that way.
Throw it. Throw it at the camera. Throw it at the camera.
You're going that way. Nah,
give yourself a Kanye moment.
But
that was great. Bro, he got destroyed though. Bro got stepped on. Yeah, he had no response. No one asked him that yet. He got no response. Nothing. Absolutely no response. That's tough. No comment. Nothing to say. But anywho, all right. And then, isn't he a kid though? Yeah, so he should get roasted back. He wants to do content and he wants to, walk up to every single woman he sees and say, you got a man? Okay, you're in the content world now, bitch. You're going to get some thrown back at you. Hell yeah. What? Come on. All right. She rolls with it so well. Yeah. Roasting kids is how they learn to be normal. Yeah, like a mild. That is the most mild roast. That's the most mild one. It's not even a roast. Well, I think it is. Unfortunately, I've seen a lot of folks defending Fan when I think what she said to Kai was kind of racist. I am not the person to ask this question to, but I'm gonna give it a swing anyways, even though I know I'm not the person to ask. I think that she made a. I don't know if she. Okay, sorry. Let me start over. Whoa. I think people understandably are a little bit, they have a bad taste in their mouth from the joke that she made. But I do think that I think she was playing on a comparison that other people have pointed out. And I do think because he reps the exact same facial hair, the similarity is kind of there. And I think, I think it's like saying like back, well, I don't want to make that one. I was going to say when people used to say Mizkiv looked like Frogan. I don't think that one has to inherently be racist, but I'm not the person to ask this. If people think that, they can think that. If they don't think that, they don't have to think that. I think it was just in poor taste. I think it was just like, but he doesn't know you like that. And it's like a joke at his expense where he doesn't know you like that. Yeah, the reason why I'm like hesitant to say that the joke is inherently racist is because like, it wasn't racist. She was referencing a joke that they made on Kai's stream by Kai himself, comparing him to looking like Diddy. So like, I don't think that it has to be inherently. I just think it was like they don't know you like that, man. Right? They're the ones who made the joke. Doesn't mean someone else can make the joke. Yeah, but the question is whether or not the joke at that point is racist. And this is my opinion. Listen, I can be wrong. I don't really, whatever. It doesn't matter. I think it was just a joke in very bad taste. And it was just bad delivery. And I'm just saying, even if she didn't write it, reading that out, you could not get me to do that, man. I would not. I don't care who wrote that. I'd be like, I'm not reading that joke. I'm sorry. I'm not reading that one. I thought this part about the streamer university was the racist part. Oh. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. I thought that one was just so cringe. It just didn't land for anyone. So I was like, Extra Emily could have pulled off the joke since they actually know Kai. Well, again, I think the problem is I think it's the who's delivering that joke, and I think it's the framing of the joke. Where there's like this excessive antagonizing of Kai when like he doesn't even know you like that. I think if he knows you, you're allowed to make sort of that joke. And I think even if you make that joke, it should still be like, the framing should be like, listen, man, I'm on your side. People have been comparing you to a certain person recently. We got to get you your dreads back. Let me know if you need anything. I know we can put together a fund, even though you don't need it because you have the most subs that anyone's ever had on Twitch. But we can put together a fund just to get you your dreads back, man, because this is not cool. They're saying about you up, because then you're like, again, you're on his side, right? All right. What I will say, and I've said this, I'm going to just keep saying this as many times as I have to, like, it makes me annoyed when I see people on Cutie, because like, dude, if you don't like the event, don't watch it. You know what I mean? If you're like, why are you even putting who the even wants this? I don't know, the 300,000+ people who watched it and the like over 100 people who showed up. Like, I get that you just want to hate everything all the time. That's fine. You can just do that. Okay, man? There's no reason to, I don't know, be annoying about it. Just go outside in the world and hate the rest of the world. I think we can lightly roast some of the writing and the production that was up. I think we can lightly roast that without taking away from the fact that I do not have the heart to put together an event like that. Holy oh my God. And like, the thing is, everyone is always going to be upset. But the reality is, it's not even like, because it's inherently a popularity contest, people will always be mad that it's a popularity contest. So even the categories where it's like breakout streamer or like rising star or whatever, the problem is, as soon as you get one big streamer to plug you, you just win that category. If you can get one big streamer to so again, it's like, it's not even based on merits, right? It's just based on how many people you have voting for you because you're big enough to vouch for yourself, or you have enough big people to vouch for you, right? So everyone's always going to be, this is why I didn't even bother like trying to campaign for anything, because I was like, I'm not going to win. I don't have anyone in my corner that's going to like boost the out of my, ability to win an award. And I don't really care enough. It's supposed to be somewhat merit-based since they have like a panel of judges. Well, yeah, they introduced the panel of judges so that it could be a little bit more merit-based. And now everyone's like, no, it's even more rigged. It's like, whatever. Yes, I want to get to that, Dick's Theory. Even big award shows get, for Cutie to even get close to that standard is a big achievement. Oh my God, yes. Yes, absolutely. 100%. Also, the panel is for nominations. Thoughts on kick shitting on Cutie show for there? Yeah, and guess what? Their show is going to suck ass. Okay? Their show's going to be even worse. If it even comes together. It's going to be botted hell. Even worse, I thought Streamer Awards were good this year, minus fan. Okay, sorry, you're right. That phrasing was poor. I'm saying from their perspective, where it's like, this is the worst show ever. Guess what? Yours is going to be even worse than what you imagine the Streamer Awards is. I don't think that the Streamer Awards was bad. I think it was great. I think she did a great job. I think putting together a show like this is really hard. I think it's inevitable, unless you are bankrolling with literal millionaires and billionaires in your pocket that can just fundraise for any event that you want to do. You're going to have production issues, especially when you're doing a live event. That's so difficult, and like trying to please literally everyone knowing that it's not going to work. Like she did a great job. She did a really good job. Even huge events like Eurovision and Super Bowl run into issues. Yeah. And like they're sitting on hundreds of millions of dollars, if not maybe even billions. I'm always impressed at the scope and the scale. It's just, there's always going to be hiccups. Olympics too. There's always going to be hiccups. Oscars had the wrong Best Picture announced once. And trust me, I'm sure she tries with her OCD. I'm sure she tries really hard to make it perfect. Because I know that she she goes back and like watches the shows pretty religiously to see everything that went wrong, to figure out and like, so she's always learning from her mistakes, but it's hard. It's really difficult. And the entire time, she's not even there as like an announcer. She's there as like the production lead and as an announcer. That's why there was like, I think last year there was a microphone hiccup where she's like sitting there wrangling people behind stage and it accidentally picked up her mic where she's like, what are you doing? Go there, go there, go there. Like she's like, when she's not in front of the stage, she's sitting there trying to fix everything that's going wrong. And usually the announcer isn't supposed to be doing all of that. So she takes it really seriously, and I know she's trying her best. I know that she is. Like, it's just, it is what it is. Like, what are you going to do? I think it was just a little unlucky that some of the jokes that were written weren't good. I do think, if she has the opportunity to see this, I do think it might be fun to get, like, chat to roast their favorite streamer. So, like, if your streamer gets nominated for an award, your chat should be polled for good jokes against that streamer. And then maybe, like, friends of the streamer review the jokes or something. And then like sign an NDA or something so that nobody knows what the jokes are. Whereas like, I don't know who was in charge of the writing for these jokes, but they were not that good. Because I like the idea of a roast. What Kat said earlier was basis. The inherent glazing of an award show makes you want to have some roasts. But I do think also the people delivering the roasts should be friends of the person getting roasted. Like the person who wins the award should have a friend go. I guess it would kind of give away who is. I guess you can bring up 4 friends and then they all just like whoever, damn, like you have like 4 losers. You have the people who didn't win the award and then you have their besties on stage and they have to leave as well. But I guess that would be the best way to do it. Having the friends do the roast would be dope. And everyone there is like a streamer, or almost everyone there is a streamer or like a performer. So I do think, and then like you can't be that mad when it's like your bestie roasting the shit out of you. Like you can't be that mad. Getting streamers to do any work, though, is a tall order. Okay, I did forget about that. You're right, actually. You're right. Well, okay, so this is why I've always said the event is inherently a popularity contest, and it's never not going to be a popularity contest. And it's not Cutie's fault that this is the way that it is. It's just the most popular people have the biggest fans to vote for them. What I think would be really funny, what I think would be dope, is having like a panel of random people vote on like a collection of clips that a streamer puts together. Like that I think would be way funnier. Go to like a retirement home and just grab everyone that you can find and then go to like, I don't know, a PTA conference and get a bunch of parents to sign up that their kids can review streamer content and then show them like 1-minute compilations and then see who wins that. Like a normie award, Like that might be more fun because then there's no there's no bias there, right? It's just what do random people off the street think of you? But like an award show is inherently going to be a popularity contest. The people who are the most popular have the most people to vote for them. Have you seen right-wingers crashing out at being informed of the historical truth that Minnesota was promised to the Somali people by God 3,000 years ago? Stop. People would just vote for who they found most attractive? I don't think so. You would show people a streamer compilation, like a minute or 2 minutes of the content. And the question would be, who's the most entertaining? Get ready for more more award drama in a couple days with Game Awards. Yeah. A compilation would lean heavily on the best editing. Yeah, well, it would be on the creators that want them. Sorry, if you put yourself in that bucket, you put together a compilation yourself. And whoever can put together the best compilation gets to win. Whoever has the best content or whatever, right? You should make the now this is, wait, actually, you're kind of big brain. Wait, you're kind of cooking really quickly. Make it so people can only vote for who they don't want to win. The winner is who gets the least amount of downvotes. I feel like there's a massive problem with this that we're just not thinking of, though. The least hated award goes to. Spite voting is crazy. But then the unproblematic people will win. Anyways, they don't want a popularity contest. They don't want a skill contest. Do they want a secret third thing? Yeah. Well, yeah, because then that's the only way that you can have an award show is either by a popularity contest, in which case the streamers who have the most viewers will get the most votes. Or you get a judge panel, in which case the panel is biased. Or you get a skill-based contest, in which case people will be like, well, it's not fair. These streamers have more money, and that's why their videos were better or whatever. Or, like, what else is there? Just have Grok decide. So true. If there was a way to make it so that people couldn't vote for their favorite streamer and they had to vote for other people, that would be dope. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way to do that, right? Ranked choice would still not work because ranked choice people would vote for their favorite streamer first, and then they would either leave the other ones empty or they'd vote for the other ones. So that wouldn't fix it either. Normalized votes, number of votes based on sub count. Wait, now you might be spitting. Wait a minute. Hold up. Votes are worth more if you have a low sub count. Let him cook. Hold up. It doesn't fix big streamers pushing people, though. Oh, that's true. That is true, though. Electoral college for streamer awards. Yeah, and then it's rigged is the problem. Who cares? Of course, I vote for my favorite streamers. Isn't that the point? I'm confused. Well, yeah, but then a lot of people get really mad because they're like, it's a popularity contest. Shouldn't we be okay with big streamers being big streamers? They became big for a reason. Well, yeah, but then other people get really annoyed. I'm saying, is there a way to please everyone? And I'm pretty sure the answer is no. We're all missing the real solution. Death matches. Trial by combat. No, chat. Stop being cringe and saying, we give everyone an award. That's stupid. Speaking of votes, did you see... Oh my God, don't even get me started. That's not a dog whistle. That's like a foghorn. People just love to hate things. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Totally agree with you. Wait, this is like... Is there a downfall to this? What about democratic centralism? All nominated streamers get to vote for the final winners in each category? Is there a downside to this? Less community engagement, I guess. Everyone's going to vote for their friends. Streamer caucuses incoming. That's basically like saying, let's have FaZe Clan decide this year. You know what I would be down for? I would love to know what those numbers would look like. I would love to know who would end up winning if we had this. I mean, Streamer's Choice is a rough proxy for that, which we saw Jason win. Well, yeah. It would still... Actually, probably that would worsen the boys club stuff, huh? Never see another non-male streamer win anything ever again. They look at the Sapphire award and they're like, where are the dudes? Oh, God. Anyways, yeah. Unfortunately, there's no way to make a streamer awards that, like, makes everyone happy. And I do really feel bad for Cutie, because it's like, I don't know how many of you guys saw this.
Is that I never created this show with the sole purpose of handing out awards. So little boy up there, I hope you feel really good about yourself, because this right here, this is a vehicle for togetherness. This is about building bridges, okay? That's what this is for. And if you're watching right now, maybe you're watching in a chat, right now with your favorite streamer.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in a
That's
Discord
me.
call with some friends. Maybe you took the time out of your day to come into this room and watch and be together with us today. And for one night out of the whole entire year, I am lucky enough that all of you let me bring you together.
Yes.
Because we are so quick to criticize online, and I hope a night like this reminds everyone to slow down and find time to support each other.
Nope. Tomorrow I'm going to cover all the drama for the show. It's going to be great.
The picture of hating outside the club. I mean, maybe if he had ever gone to one of these events, he would understand that the actual purpose of these events is just to bring streamers together. But again, because he's never been to one, he has no idea. So he has to try and understand it from like his cave. To be fair, at this point, he's kind of a biohazard. Everyone is like probably worried about catching the bubonic plague if he shows up.
I'm going to be back to work tomorrow in the morning. I'm going to wake up early.
This is some loser, man. Also, work. Work. Omega lol. Work. Work. Going to my job. Omega lol. Setting his rat alarm clock an hour ahead. Is hating not emotional labor worth compensation? So true. So true. It's really funny. He took a break from being the most racist online to react to the awards. Who is the real loser here? Yeah, it's pretty pathetic. It's pretty pathetic. I'm not gonna lie. Textbook definition of vice signaling here. I feel so bad for the people who like watch Asmongold who have no idea that he just tells them exactly what they want and they just eat it up like the slop eaters, the slop eaters that they are. It's just like, yeah, well, I hate this award show because it's stupid and it's woke. Right, guys? Right? Yeah, right? Uh-huh. It's like, what a sad existence. It is really funny that like as time has gone on, we've finally realized who the real tourists are. Piggies in the trough. It is really funny that so many of these like Gamergate or like anti-SJW people that we saw in 2016 kind of like have resurfaced now to call everyone who they don't like a tourist. Meanwhile, they're the biggest tourists in the world. Like, this is why everybody thinks Grums is a loser. It's because he won't even play games, and then he'll be like, this game sucked, and then it does really well, and he's like, you know what? It's woke too. It's like, you're so out of touch with the world. You're so like, if you talk to a normal person who plays video games, I don't know how many people in here like have Discord servers that they hang out in. Probably most of you. We're on Twitch. Most people don't keep up with it at all. Even like the least woke people I know who are not very woke. They're like, I don't even, what are they upset about? Okay. I have friends that do nothing but make fun of woke. That's like 90% of their personality. And then they see people get mad. Like I have one friend who, again, the antipathy of woke is anti-woke. And then they saw Grums getting mad because they removed one of the bikinis in Stellar Blade. And they were like, I don't even understand what people are mad about, huh? I've already put in like 30 hours in the game. It's really fun. Why are people... Because one of the outfits got changed? These people are losers. Antithesis, not antipathy. One of the 150 costumes, which, by the way, they kept a bunch that show even more skin. They just had one of the artists just made an artistic decision that they preferred the outfit in this way over that way. Woke is when no boobs. Yeah. Trusting Grums on games is wild. Bro helped multiple game studios bomb. Thinks AI games are the future. Oh, could you send it, Dar Binks? I wanted to watch it. I wanted to watch some of the highlights that feel strong, man. I will say, watching Woke is so bad because I watched Sydney Sweeney be like, guys, I just want you guys to know I actually didn't mean it. Don't be mad at me. I know I had the opportunity to speak on the fact that everyone is calling me a white supremacist and I didn't do that. But now that I saw my movie bombed, I didn't even mean it. I only meant it a little bit and that wasn't even that much. Please. Please, please, please. Like, sorry, bitch, a little too late. Wait, let me find, no. Did it get deleted? Oh, here it is. But sorry, going back to the point. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, there's no one that like, no, she has to come out and say that she hates white people now. That's the only way to balance the scales. Thank you, Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, I have to say, sorry, going back to Moldman for 1 second. It's just so pathetic because, again, the majority of people, even like the most degen gamers I know, like literally the most degen gamers I know, none of these people believe anything that any of these losers say. They think these people are cringe and they're weird. There's no one that would look at this. The most outrageous thing that a normal person would say about the award show, and by normal I mean like Discord degen gamer, is like, I don't know, it just seems like, I don't know, their little like clique where they go and they hang out or whatever. And that's it. Pretending like it's anything beyond that is just so pathetic. It's like, actually, I didn't even want to be there. Actually, I'm glad I'm not there. It's like, okay, great. Happy for you. Oh my God. I'm surprised AT&T were cool with this. We're going right back to Instagram stories, Ethan. Guy who's definitely not mad that he wasn't invited because he made jokes about at Q's expense. But don't worry, he apologized and then he continued to make the jokes anyways. So stupid. All right, moving on. I wanted to talk about this, which I wanted to highlight some of the positives because I think a lot of people see all the negatives and they never get to see the positives. This was very wholesome.
And the streamer award goes to I Just Love Puzzles!
This is I Just Love Puzzles' first nomination.
Is that her daughter with her?
Some of you know my story, but there have been so many heavy things that have happened to me in my life. And I was in such a dark place when my kids created this Twitch account to give me something to do. And this stream gave me life. I had literally given up until I came to Twitch and I started finding you guys in the chat. And you encouraged me to start a stream that I thought nobody.
Can I get a Rakai grandma collab? Because low-key, I want to see grandma grab Rakai by the ear and be like, you should know better, walking up to some lesbians, asking them why they're lesbians. Can I get that? Because that would go crazy. I would love to see that. I would love for Grandma Puzzles to grandma. I would love to see that. And it would be so deserved. Oh my God. For her to whip these people into shape.
Nobody would ever watch.
Talk about aging like fine wine. Holy grandma. Yeah, I saw people being like, her daughter's a baddie. It's like, her daughter? You see this fine woman up here and you're talking about her daughter. What the?
And, but you all have been there. You all have supported me. Thank you to Tommy Michelle for being the first one to bring a whole entire community over. Thank you to my daughter here, Tiffany. She made all of this possible, all of the streaming equipment, all of the clothes, every single ride that I needed. Thank you to my son, Manette, who always has my water ready. He cleans 4 pairs of glasses that I have to change because I'm puzzling like 24, 38 hours nonstop without a break. And he has been there. He gets everything set up for me. I know I'm going to leave so many people out. I'm going to feel so bad about it, but just know that I love you. I mean, with everything in me.
Oh, that's really wholesome. Can I be bold? Can I say something? Can I have the most lukewarm take on the planet? Something no one is brave enough to say except me. This lady is more of a gamer than Asmongold ever was in his entire life. Puzzling for 36 hours? Oh my God. Bro, I puzzle for 3. I'm like, oh, my neck. Oh my God. Oh, I need to take a break. I need to take a, oh, Lord. Lord Almighty. One crossword and my brain turns on. This is gamer. This is gamer coded for real. This is gamer coded for real. Oh, thanks, Spino. Shino ball for real? Hell yes. Shino ball. My brain screams at the sight of Weenie Hut Sudoku. Weenie Hut Sudoku is so funny. My favorite part about like normal people entering like the streaming space or entering like the Twitch space is that because they're normal, they make everybody else that's not normal look like a loser. Like I saw this clip where she was talking about, I'm trying to see if I can find it. Hassan and Will Neff. Oh, I didn't save it because I'm a dumbass idiot. Darn it. If anyone can... She calls Maple Takes her silver fox. I love her so much. That's so cute. Oh my God. No negative self-talk. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This. My Fear and family, I told the stream they can call me Grandma Neff or Grandma Kwan now. I love them all as much as I do my own kids. In the midst of criticism, Hassan has quietly been a true blessing to me. It hurts to see the way that he's treated publicly. Thank you all for everything. Love you. Let me see if I can find the...
In the chat. Guys, if you're doing your streamer award voting today, I just love puzzles and hidden gem. Please. That is my Gma. That is the light of the platform right now. And let's all come together and get her award, please.
Amen. Amen.
And this is what people like Asmongold and XUC and Ethan Klein will never understand. It doesn't matter how many stupid pieces you do on Hassan Shock Collar Gate. You're not going to be able to convince people who otherwise like whoever they like to stop liking them. Like they're like, why doesn't anyone care about Hassan shocking his dog? Why? It's like, dude, you need God. You really need God, dude. Hasn't she seen the content nuke? He's 100% done. He's 100% done. It's so over. If only more people had watched the nuke, they would understand. They would get it. They just don't get it. Dude, this quote tweet is crazy. Size difference, Yahweh. And he said he's going to put the collar on him. I almost passed out. It's so funny when people try to come into this chat and they're like, you just like Hassan. He's not gonna f you. It's like, yeah, I sure hope not. I want my Yahweh. I want my old man Yahweh, you sick, you het slop, shilling freak. Ew. Get that het slop away from me.
Come on, bro. Come on. You know me. I'm a troll. Don't slam me. Don't pick me up. Don't throw me to the...
No, they were saying.
Don't slam me. Don't throw me to the ground. What the...
Hey, what do you want to leave behind in 2025? I said, I don't want to say this in too close proximity to Ron, but nuisance streaming and clip baiting.
Like Jack Doherty, though, right? Not me, right?
I mean, you do it in a more like PG-13 kind of way.
Do it in a friendly troll way, Hassan, bro. You know me, bro. We went to parties together. You know what I'm saying? We've been places.
You keep it up, I'm gonna put the collar on you.
Bro. Come on. You know me. I'm a troll. Don't slam me. Don't pick me up. Don't throw me to the...
Denims Fujo arc? There's never been not a Denims Fujo arc. We've always been. What is... Oh.
No, I'm going to leave so many people out. I'm going to feel so bad about it, but just know that I love you. I mean, with everything in me.
Is this the clip of me saying Gold ever was in his entire life? Yes. Good clip. Anyways, yeah. It's not a phase, Mom. All right? It's not a phase. All right? Fujoshi's holding up half the sky. You know what would have been funnier? If Fan walked up to Hassan and said, my culture is not your costume. Give me that. That would have been hilarious. That actually would have been crazy. That would have been fire. He would have like made the stupid dumb face that he makes, the speechless, like that would have been funny. Would have caught him off guard. Yeah, he would have been like, Haas, what? Exactly. Beware the anti-shippers are as insane as you expect them to be. I've heard that the anti-shippers are scary. I've heard this. We're going to have you do crowd work next year. Please, God, no. I'm going to bomb so hard. And then I'm just going to nervously be like, wait, can I have some of your water? So what about airline food? And then I would drop the mic and then I would run away. Still would be better than Fan's crowd work, dude. Poor Fan. She bombed so hard. Oh, bless her heart, dude. But she did kind of make those really up comments about those pro-Palestinian protesters, and that was not cool. She should have apologized for that. But man, that was I'm just like, just thinking about it stresses me out sometimes. Anyways, yeah. But you know what? Like I said, nothing but respect for Cutie. Putting together an event like this is not easy. Especially like just trying to get wrangling these people in the same room together and hoping nothing goes wrong. It's like that alone would kill any normal man. Okay? That on its own. What is this self-report? What is this?
No, but guys, people don't watch girl streamers unless they want to f them or they have weird fantasies about them. I don't know if you guys are laughing. You know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm telling the truth, bro. You know I'm telling the truth. And you know I'm being real. Like Pokemade's whole chat, come on, bro. Come on, imagine what they look like, those viewers. People don't watch girl streamers unless they're attracted to them. Name a fat, ugly streamer who's popular. Can't do it. You can't do it. No, I'm being real. You can say stop talking.
I can name an ugly one. He's on the screen.
I don't give a f. You know I'm being real about it. You guys don't watch girl streamers unless they're attracted to you. And you know I'm being real. Someone said, Corla.
Sorry. sorry. Just one joke. Can I get one joke? Can I get one crowd work joke? Am I allowed legally one joke?
Okay, so I'm being real. I'm being real about it. So, I mean, it is what it is. So Ronaldo's not a woman hater, and Ronaldo did right. And Ronaldo was right for calling out that trash shoplifting. How dare you? How dare you in the self-checkout promote shoplifting, and Wendy backing it up, saying that woman hater. She admitted and doubled down to shoplifting, and you still defended her. It's not about women.
Are we still talking about the shoplifting? Are we still talking about the shoplifting? This is the worst thing about the internet, specifically Twitch. This is the thing that pisses me off the most about the internet, which is people find someone that they hate and then they find all these stupid reasons to hate them. Just hate them for the good reasons. Guess what? You don't want to like Nina Lynn because she did that weird rapey shit on stream. Great. That's a great reason to dislike her. Excellent. Dislike her for that. Hate her for that. Never watch her again. You could want her to be banned. Great. The shoplifting. Can we be so for real right now? I don't give a single. You cannot convince me to give a single. I can despise someone and I won't give a shit. Okay? If there was a clip of Asmongold shoplifting from a Target, guess what? I don't care. I don't care. I can dislike him for valid reasons. I don't give a shit that someone stole at a self-checkout at Target. You cannot make me care. I can dislike them for genuinely good reasons. I don't need to find a bunch of clips of them doing things I don't care about to justify that anger. I don't care. You don't care about wealthy people shoplifting? No. I don't care. I don't give a shit. And you cannot convince me to give a single shit. And you want to know the worst part? For you, buddy, the multi-million-dollar company doesn't care either. In fact, they account for it. They expect to lose X amount of money every single year to random nonsense, to products spoiling because the truck delivered too late, or the frozen truck wasn't frozen, or whatever, like the temperature wasn't low enough in the refrigerated truck, from workers stealing from the company, from random breaking or going out of stock and having to remove that, or from people shoplifting at the store. They already account for it. They already dedicate millions of dollars every single quarter because they expect to lose that money. It's called shrinkage? Like blanking. My accounting professors would kill me. It's literally already factored into the cost. Shrink is already factored into the cost. They expect to lose some amount of money every year to products going bad, to products spoiling, to products not getting delivered, to products getting damaged, to people stealing the products. They already expect it. I'm not going to give a about it. It's such a stupid reason to dislike someone. I don't care. Were you an accounting major? Unfortunately, yeah. It's not shrinkage, it's loss prevention. No, loss prevention is different. I'm talking about... Loss prevention is specifically about theft. I'm talking about how literally on the books, it is literally accounted for. They go based on previous quarters. They expect some amount of products every quarter to not be sold. And that includes theft. So loss prevention is specifically about, from my understanding, theft. Oh, it is shrinkage. Okay. I was like, wasn't it shrinkage? I thought it was called shrinkage when I learned about it, but I guess it's shrink. Yeah. When a retailer has fewer items in stock than were expected by the inventory list, this can be caused by clerical error or from goods being damaged, lost, or stolen between the point of manufacture or purchase from a supplier and the point of sale. And every quarter, they have an estimated amount that they expect to lose. You're not going to convince me to hate Nina Lynn more because she stole from a Target. Okay, I can just hate her for being a weird sexual predator. That's a good enough reason for me. I don't need to hate her for some other stupid reason. That's dumb. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Again, like I said, Asmongold, like, I can dislike Asmongold for all the bizarre dog whistles or foghorns every single day that he has on Twitter. I don't, if there was a clip of him stealing a water bottle from Target, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, okay, is this the whole clip? I don't give a shit. Petty theft is also nothing compared to wage theft. Precisely. Now, if we're talking about theft, if you show me a streamer that is like engaging in obscene wage theft for the workers in their company, now I care. But you're talking about shoplifting of like a steak or a water bottle. I don't give a shit. I'm sorry. I don't care. Again, I can already dislike the person for valid reasons. I don't need to create reasons to dislike the person. I don't need to stack reasons. Sexually assaulting someone on stream is a good enough reason to hate them forever. They're a grown-ass adult. What the f*** are you doing? I never have to like you, ever. I can have this opinion of you forever. I am entitled to my opinion of you. I'm entitled to have a negative opinion of you, just like anyone's entitled to have a negative opinion of me. I don't need... Oh, I'm sorry. Asmongold would never steal a bottle of water. Sorry. Mountain Dew. I apologize. There is one really good Mike Banger tweet, which is the reason he reacts so heavily to the water hitting his mouth is because it's making him taste his mouth. If someone steals, they should be held accountable for it. You know, there are certain terms that make me really sad because we don't have a good alternate version of the term that isn't offensive. And I really want a good term. I've been waiting for Dark Woke to create one. Have you guys seen people be called moral F slur? Can we make a term that isn't offensive, that effectively is that? Where you are virtue signaling to literally no one because you just want to be a loser. Like you just want to be a loser and you're like, yeah, well, you know what? They should be held accountable for it. Target needs to know that they stole a water bottle. Dude, I don't care. I can just hate these people for valid reasons. Please. Virtue signaling? No, virtue signaling is not accurate. Concern trolling is not accurate. It's not accurate either. Id pull cuck, that one's pretty good. Id pull cuck is actually pretty good. Oh, hall monitor is pretty good. Oh, I like hall monitor. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this information because I don't want to use this 4chan slur term. And I'm like, we need something like that for our side that isn't offensive for no reason. Hall monitor is great. That one's actually good. Self-appointed guardians of the status quo. It's just cringe. It's just so cringe. Moral rat. That one's pretty good too. Moral narc. That one's pretty good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because the worst part about these people is that if it was their favorite streamer doing this, they wouldn't care. If there was a clip of Asmongold stealing a bottle of water, none of his fans would give a shit. They're just being a hall monitor because it's someone they don't like. And the action itself doesn't matter, and they would find a way to justify it if it was their favorite streamer. And again, you could just hate the people you hate for valid reasons. They would just say based. It's so annoying. Name it after the most annoying content creator. Maybe do a vote later. Yeah. Streaming is just very tribal. Yeah. All right. Anyways. All right. Close. It's like the episode of Hey Arnold where Phoebe becomes hall monitor and is insufferable. Or the episode in SpongeBob where he becomes the hall monitor and becomes insufferable. When he becomes a cop. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Can I say though, guys, the maniac, he's just standing there menacingly. Sydney Sweeney doing this is so funny. Sydney Sweeney tells people that she doesn't support the views that people have connected her American Eagle campaign to. I was honestly surprised by the reaction. Sorry, I have to do her voice better. I was honestly surprised. Wait, no, it's more of like a raspy, barely there whisper. Let me pull up the jeans ad. Let me get into character.
Genes are passed down from parents to all.
I was honestly surprised by the reaction. I did it because I love the jeans and I love the brand. I don't support the views some people chose to connect to that campaign. Many have assigned motives and labels to me that aren't true. Anyone who knows me knows I'm always trying to bring people together. I'm against hate and divisiveness. In the past, my stance has been to never respond to negative or positive press. But recently, I've come to realize my silence regarding this issue has only widened the divide, not closed it. So I hope the new year brings more focus on what connects us instead of what divides us. My jeans are blue. Sorry. Dude, Sydney Sweeney makes me want to be a misogynist so bad. I hate that she does that voice. I hate it. Anyways, girl, you literally had the stage. You had the stage when that woman asked you, what do you think about the fact that like we're in a, very divisive time, and making a joke about like your jeans are blue, and, appealing to white supremacists at this time is kind of questionable. And she literally was like, when I have something to say, you all will hear it. Well, you're not going to hear it, but I'm going to whisper it, and some of you will hear it. Interesting that you didn't take that opportunity to do it then. And now you're doing it. After your movie bombed. After your movie totally bombed. Sorry, girl. You should have known. Woke is back. You should have known. You should have known. Woke is so back. Oh, is it movies? Oh, did she have another movie that bombed? Go woke or go broke, lady. Should have known better. Euphoria season 3 is coming up. Didn't even know. To be fair, I'm not in the know usually. I watched like the first season and haven't caught up at all. 3 movies? No, not 3 movies bombing. Oh. During his Zoom call with Sydney Sweeney, we asked the question, how far do you want to push it? Without hesitation, she smirked and said, let's push it. I'm game. Ashley Shapiro, the brand's vice president of marketing, media, performance, and engagement, recently wrote in a lengthy LinkedIn post, our response, challenge accepted. Yeah. Well, she just wanted to have her cake and eat it too, She wanted to sow. She didn't want to reap. Khalil, no. Stop. No, Sydney Sweeney's a better actress than Gal Gadot, okay? That even I will say that's too far. That's too far. Even that I will say is too far, okay? Gal Gadot, you can't really. She's not an actor. That's like, let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy. All right, next you're gonna be like, Sydney Sweeney has really small boobs. Like, okay, let's just be reasonable. All right, let's just be reasonable. Okay, Khalil, no, lowest bar ever. Yeah. We don't have to go to crazy town. No one is as bad as Gal Gadot. I don't think anyone has ever been as bad as an actor as Gal Gadot is. Jesus. I don't know why she thought pivoting to conservatives while trying to push a biopic of a lesbian woman boxer escaping her abusive partner was the move. But like, you do you, girl. Yeah. I gotta say, agree. Quite possibly Gal Gadot might possibly be the worst actress I think anyone's ever had the displeasure of seeing. I have to say, it is really funny that James Gunn was like, we're totally going to bring you back on. We promise. And then he didn't do it. He didn't respond to her text. And he's like, yeah, no, we're not bringing her back, dude. She sucks. She is so bad. Okay. No, dude. No. I'm excited for the next Wonder Woman actress. She's no Gina Carano, that's for sure. Dude, Gal Gadot makes Gina Carano look like a pretty good actor. And I personally don't even think this is my hottest take. I don't think Gina Carano is that good of an actress. I think she's okay. I think she just gets typecast for the same role every single time. I think she's okay. And Gal Gadot makes her look good. That's how bad Gal Gadot is. It's insane. Carano still has the biggest fumble award, right? Oh, no, for sure. Carano, that was like, do you know, like, it is literally the dream. It is the dream to be cast in a primary series for one of the biggest franchises in the world. You get signed with Disney, where you are the second character. You're not a main character. You're a side character, but somewhere in between main and side character. But the main character doesn't show his face, and you get to have that role, and then you fumble it because you don't want to stop talking about pronouns. Like, that is pathetic. Holy. That's like, I have no words. Side character with potential for a series. And she's like, again, in my opinion, she wasn't even she's not even that good of an actress. She's an okay actress. Her biggest like pro is that she has a very like memorable face. She doesn't have like Hollywood face, and she like stands out. She looks very unique, and she just threw. She literally just threw. Who? Gina Carano. I also actually really liked her until she said that. Man, that sucks. I had just felt neutrally. I was like, she's okay, I guess. She works Thrive as a commando in the Alien movies. I just know she showed up in like the Deadpool movies. How do you get fired on your day off? The funniest part about all of that is like Disney desperately being like, we really don't want to recast you. Can you just please stop it? Please. We don't want to deal with recasting. We hate recasting. Can you just take down your stupid pronoun jokes and stop? And she was like, no, you can't make me. And they were like, okay, well, we're just going to fire you. We're literally paying you to shut the up. Yeah. Wait, sorry. We got to go back for a second. What is this?
Yeah, for sure, guys. Maybe next year people vote for you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure, guys. For sure. I'm going to get in there tomorrow. I'm never going to win an award. I'm never going to get invited to the show. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. It is.
Wait, can someone tell me? There's got to be at least like one hate watcher. At least one. Me when I talk to my bots. Stop. Can someone in here one of the hate watchers that's in here, I know there's got to be a couple. Can you tell me, does he even look through the candidates? Does he even petition for people to nominate him? Like, I can't be annoyed that I don't get nominated because I didn't say like nominate me for X, Y, or Z. Bro, he literally was one of the best MMORPG streamers one of the first 2 years of the Streamer Awards before he went insane. Oh, that is true. Didn't he win? I don't know if he won, but he got nominated for MMO streamer and he didn't get invited. And everyone who gets nominated gets invited. He just didn't go because he didn't want to go. That was my understanding of how Cutie planned the events. If you get nominated, you get an invite. He's also won multiple times. He won once. So why is he saying he's never going to get invited? Didn't he literally get invited? What? Well, the problem is that they serve people water, not Mountain Dew. Oh. I think Cutie also like gets like real human food, not caveman food. The watchers are rigged anyways. Great insight. Death camps for dogs. Twitch user death camps for dogs. Account created 16 hours ago. Really good insight here. I can tell you're an intellectual juggernaut by your name and the fact that your account was created 16 hours ago.
It's not going to happen next year. It's not going to happen the year after that. It's never going to happen. Like it, love it, hate it, cry about it. That's the way it is. They never going to give me an award. I could get double the views as everybody else, double the votes as everybody else, and they would say nope. And I wonder why. It's a mystery. Nobody knows why. Nobody can figure it out. So yeah, and that's it.
Wait, but like you can literally go to the Streamer Awards right now, the Streamer Awards website, and go to 2021, and Asmongold literally won MMO RPG, and then he didn't even show up.
And so, because you wouldn't go, I never went before. Honestly, I never went before. But no, I'm like, don't ever expect that to happen. It's never gonna happen. Like, I'm just being real. Maybe next year people vote.
It's just so loserish. I just, maybe he doesn't remember because of the mold in his house. Oh, mold-induced dementia. Oh. I didn't think about that. You know, you're so right. I mean, the mold literally gave J.K. Rowling transphobia. So, you know, you might actually be onto something. His dead rat alarm clock wouldn't even wake him up in time for the awards. That's true. But honestly, even if Cutie never invited him ever again, he's literally a biohazard to invite. So I totally understand, and I don't think that she should. She's going to endanger the lives of everybody else there. Like, that seems fair to not have to invite him. I don't know if you should introduce like the Resident Evil Patient Zero to a room of people who like shower. That seems really bad. That seems like a bad idea. They didn't want the health department to have to show up. You're going to have to get vaccinated for that doesn't even exist yet. No, more realistically, he doesn't want to go because he knows then he'll get roasted, and he's a soy beta little bitch, so in person, he's never actually going to push back on it. He just likes having his persona where he's a big boy, and he can call out anyone, except if they're directly talking to him. Then he's a little beta. That's the same reason why he refuses to ever have anyone on stream. He'll hide behind other reasons, which is like, I don't want to, and you're stinky and dumb. That's why I don't want to. But the real reason is, when push comes to shove, he doesn't actually have any balls to say anything to someone's face. And he doesn't know what to do when someone else is saying something to his face. It's just true. That's why he ducks every social event that doesn't have people that like him. Because the second someone says something mean about him, he just folds immediately and caves. He is like the epitome of like keyboard warrior. That's why I won't debate Hassan. I mean, even just look at the last conversation that he had with someone, Hassan. He folded on everything immediately. He only has that smoke because he gets to do it behind like a computer, behind a screen. The second you rip the screen away from him, or God forbid you have him in a call with someone, he's just going to fold on everything. Because he doesn't have that dog in him to act that way to someone's face. He can do it like as a reaction. Like he would watch this clip and then he'd be like, yeah, you know what, Denims, you're literally a loser and you're going to get sued. You're getting sued and you're going to lose and blah, blah, blah. But he would never say it to my face. Ever. He doesn't have the balls to do it. I'm sorry. I have a ball detector. I can tell when someone's got big balls and when someone has no balls. And I'm afraid to tell you all, he's got no balls. None. Some might say ballless. Bald and baldless. No dick, no balls, no motion. It's brutal. It's brutal. Whom are we speaking of? Yeah, Asman was cheering on Hassan getting stream sniped, but in 2019, he tried to run his classic WoW server and a guy fought back. Camped him in his guild. Asmongold got them permabanned from Twitch for stream sniping and cyberbullying. Weak loser. That is some deep ancient lore. I can tell you're a Fallen fan. Damn. That tracks. That's pretty soy, and it tracks because it's so soy. There's something just so pathetic about like you have all this smoke for other people, but God forbid anyone ever insults you or makes fun of you or has some smoke for you. Well, actually, what you're doing is actually completely immoral because unlike what I did to you, and then some other literally soy right. It's giving the people who like when you tell them, hey man, why do you only ever talk the way that like an talks? Why don't you ever like say things, why don't you ever be a pleasant person to hang out with? And they're like, sorry that I just tell the truth. Sorry that I just tell it how it is. And they're like, no, it's fine if you want to tell the truth. Like, why do you do everything in like the rudest way? Like, I like people who tell the truth. Why do you just do everything in the rudest way? Sorry that I tell the truth. It's like, okay, I don't know how to explain this to you for the 5th time. Nobody minds that you tell the truth. That's great. You don't have to be an about it. You don't. Denims, you have big balls. I've got the most massive balls. I've got enormous balls. They weigh me down. I'll carry them for you, queen. Thank you. I'm that horse that's sitting on his balls. You guys have seen the meme where it's like, that's me. All right. Load-bearing structure, precisely. Precisely.
You gonna win?
Thank you.
Yeah. That would be nuts if you actually won a Grammy.
Presenting the award
That'd
for
be crazy.
Best Streamed Event, Jake Weber.
All right, let's see it. He's wearing Kaya? Guys, come on. Come on. You can't say that. You can't say that, man. What's wrong with you? This guy's out of control.
I thought you're not allowed to make any jokes about animal cruelty. Otherwise, you are as sick and demented as Hassan is. Isn't that crazy that he made that joke, which means that he has to be as sick and demented as Hassan? That's up.